So this is Photoshop, and I just opened one of the picture, and the picture size is pretty much big, so it looks clear to see it when I zoom in. But when I zoom in a little bit more and more and more, can you see the little square dots to consist of the images? So these are pixels. So the Photoshop works are based on this, the pixel images. So if you want to create an image for printing with the Photoshop, you have to be care of the size of the picture. So we're going to talk about it maybe in the next meeting or next week, a little bit more detail about the size of the picture. And when we see the Illustrator file, so now, even though I'm zooming really large, see, all the outlines are so clean, right? So that's the difference. So I pretty much recommend to use the Illustrator file when you want to make a printing, like the posters or business card like that. All right, so let's go back to the Photoshop. So I think everyone opened the Photoshop, and when you open the Photoshop, you will see this front page like this. So today we are not gonna open the new file. We're gonna just play with the picture I uploaded in the Moodle room. So please open the your folder in your computer, and then let's just choose the one of the picture, the first sample picture, and then you can drag this picture to the Photoshop application on your deck to open this picture, or you can go to File and then go to Open and find the picture you just downloaded, and then hit Open like that. So today we're gonna just see the basic function of the Photoshop and the tools, and then we're gonna just play with the these pictures to control the basic photo editing in this Photoshop program. So to check your the workplace, please go to the window and then go to workplace or workspace, and then just make sure check essential. So I want you to set your workspace as the essential to see this the toolbar on the left side, and then the windows on the right side, and then detail regulation panels on the top like that. So when you see the left side of the application, you will see the tools. It looks like very similar with the Illustrator, right? So the first one is the the selection tool, the move tool, and the This one is another selection tool. The second, the dot, the square means the another selection tool. In this Photoshop, this is not the shape tool. And then the lasso tool. Lasso tool is another selection tool. So see, can you see this guide image? When you use this tool and then drag any image like that, then you can select that object. And here's another selection tool. So there are lots of selection tools because this Photoshop designed to edit and edit pictures. So it has lots of selection tool types. And then this is a crop tool and frame tool and eyedropper tool. This tool is same as the Illustrator. When you click this, then you can copy the color like that. And the healing tool, we're going to use this healing tool to retouching the picture. This tool is very useful tool. And the brush tool, the stamp tool. So see, can you see it? With the stamp tool, you can copy and paste from the selected spot. Looks amazing, right? And the history tool, you can going back to the, going back like that. The eraser tool, you can erase whatever you want. And the gradation tool, the gradient tool, same as the Illustrator. And blur tool, you can make any image blur with this tool. Dodge tool, you can make a specific spot darker or lighter, or saturated or desaturated with this tool. And the pen tool, Adobe Photoshop has also a pen tool. And then type tool, it's pretty much same as the Illustrator, but in this Photoshop, you don't need to make the create outline, just like the Illustrator. That's the difference. The path tool, and here is the shape tools. It's almost the same but slightly different, and the shortcut is different. And then hand tool. Hand tool is also same with the Illustrator to move the location on the working space. And then zoom tool. Then here's with this, by clicking this edit tools, you can edit the location of the tool in this toolbar. And here is the color channel, and then this is the selection eye. We're gonna see this function later. So we just looked over the basic toolbar of the Photoshop. And when you check the right side of the windows, so basically the layer is the most frequent window you will see. Today, we are not gonna make lots of layers. We're gonna just see the basic one single layer. because it's the first day with the Photoshop. So just so you know, I'm just letting you know the Photoshop images are, all the images are based on the layers. And then when you see on the top, you will see color, swatch, gradient, and pattern tool. And here on the left window section, you will see history, window, and comments is not useful. Okay, so here in this function, you will frequently use the layer or history on the right side of the window, and the color. All right. And now let's just now see how to control and then revise this picture with the basic filter in this Photoshop. So please open any picture and then go to filter and go find camera raw filter and click it. And in this channel, you can edit the picture, just basic editing. You can just do the basic editing in this panel. So open the basic. I will just regulate the temperature a little bit colder, and then I want it a little bit just slightly tinted. Oh, and the exposure, I want to make it a little bit darker to move the bar to the left. And then I want to make it a huge contrast. To make a strong image. And highlight. I don't think, I'm not going to move the highlight. I think the original highlight looks good. And also the shadow. Maybe make it a little bit darker. And the white, I want to make the white a little more white. And then black, darker. Then I'm going to make it a little bit more clarity. It's just up to you. So just to find any regulation you like in this window, then vibration. Then let me move on to the curve. So here you can change the color set here, but we're gonna talk about this later. So you can just skip this part now. And then you can just, go check the rest of the part and then, move it, how it looks different. From now on, I don't think it's not necessary to open the rest of the sections. So I will hit just OK. So see, it looks different, right? Pretty much different. So I think this picture is just great with itself. So I'm going to just save this picture. You can go to export and then export, save for web. Yep. And then I want you to set the format as JPEG. And you can see the size here. Oh, looks good, right? And if you think the size is too big, then you can change it, make it smaller. And then hit save. You can change the name, 1-1, like that. And now, let me open the second picture. You can drag the picture to the application on your dock, or you can go to File and then Open to open the picture. So now, I want to keep this original picture in this Photoshop file. In that case, here, please go to the layer window, and then you will see a lock icon on the layer, on the picture layer, right? And then click this lock by unlocking this picture. So now you can work on this picture. So now I'm gonna make a duplicate with this picture by dragging this layer to this plus square box. So this is a new layer icon. So by clicking this, you can create a new layer, but by dragging an image, you can duplicate an image, the layer. To delete the layer, you can simply click this and then hit this trash can icon, or you can just, put the delete, hit the delete key on your keyboard. Or you can drag this layer to the new icon to duplicate, or you can just simply copy and paste Command C or Command V in this layer window. There are many ways. All right, now I'm gonna just work with the top layer, and then I'm gonna just save this bottom picture as the original. So I'm gonna change the name of the layer by double clicking this layer, and then origin. I'm gonna just rename it original. And then I'm gonna turn this off. See, there's nothing. And then I will just work with this new layer, the copy one, by editing. I just rename it like editing, and click this layer to apply the camera raw filter on this layer, and then just regulate basic things. I want to make it a little bit warm. tinted, less exposure to make it darker, and high contrast. And then highlight. No, not highlight. Then shadow, white, black. Yep. I'm just regulating the saturation bar to make it colorful. And I will hit OK. And I want to cut this picture, I want to just crop this picture a little bit. So go to the left toolbar and then go find the crop tool. This one is the crop tool. Then you will see the box on your picture layer. And you can move the crop box to crop the image. And when you're done with the, the crop the size, then you can hit this check button, or you can just simply hit the return key, the enter key on your keyboard. Then I will switch the tool as the selection tool, the move tool. I'm sorry, the move tool. So like that. And now I will do spotting, which means I will just remove any useless things like this kind of things, any dirt on the picture. I will just remove all the useless spots on this picture by using this spot healing brush tool. So when you zoom in the picture, you will see, this kind of, some parts, useless dots on the image. So I'm gonna remove it like this. See, it's just gone. And I think there are too many cloud here. So I'm gonna just delete it, remove it, make it neat. Make it clean. So this tool is pretty much useful tool, for retouching your self-portrait or other self-portrait. To make it clean. I'm just finding any dirt here. This one is tricky. Let me just to change the size of the healing the spot healing tool. So you will see this, the edged column key on your keyboard, right? So this one is make it smaller. And this one, you can make bigger of your brush. Or you can change the size on the top panel here, size. See? I'm just deleting the cloud here. There are too many dark spots on the river, so I'm just making a little bit clean. Like this. Looks good. And to save this picture, first of all, I need you to save this file as the working file. Go to File and go to Save, and save on your computer. And see, the format is PSD. That means is the Photoshop file. So whenever you open this file, you can just see the work layers in the file. So I want you to save the file as the PSD format first. And then to save this image as the JPG, I want you to export this picture, to go to File and go to Export, and then go to Save for Web. And then just make sure your format setting is JPEG, and then hit Save. If you want to change the file size, if it is too big, then you can just regulate the size here and save it. And change the name if you want. And let's see the last picture. So we're gonna do the same thing here again. I will just repeat the same process. So I will just unlock this picture, the basic picture, the original picture, by clicking this lock icon, and then I will copy it. The first one is original, to keep it just in case. That's really important to have it for the designers. So all the designers has to save the keep the original picture just in case. So this is a really good habit to save the original picture like that. And then I just copied one, the other one, and then I will just rename it like editing. And go to filter and camera raw filter. And let me change the temperature a little bit warmer. Not really tinted. Warmer, but not tinted. and then make it darker, contrast, highlight. Maybe change the saturation a little bit and hit OK. And let me crop this picture. Click this crop tool or hit C. Then let me just cut the bottom part a little bit and the left part. And then I will just do a little bit spotting here by using the healing tool, the spot healing tool. The shortcut is J on your keyboard for this spot healing tool. And if you think you deleted too much, then you can go to history window and then you can going back. See? It's going back. Like that. Make it clean. Too many dots here. I don't like it. It looks like, scars here. I will delete it. If you want to going back just, one step or two more steps, then you can just hit, Command Z. Like this, and then, oops. Let me just delete all the dirts and useless spots to make it clean. Looks so much better. So like this, the spotting is really good practice to get used to use this Photoshop application. So today we're gonna just practice this, spotting tool and get to know the basic tools in the Photoshop. So let me just compare this. This is the original, and this is the new one. Looks so different, right? A little bit warmer and a little bit more clean, like that. And then to save the picture, go to File, go to Export. Oh, I'm sorry, I need you to save this original file first. Go to File, go to Save, and save on your computer, and save as this file. Save this file as the working format, PSD file, and hit OK. And then go to Export and save for web, and then make sure it's selected as the JPEG format. And then just to regulate the size because it's too big, and hit save. All right, 3-3, finish one, and save it. All right. So it's pretty much simple today. It's just warming up today with the Photoshop, and go to let's just go to the today's postings here. By tonight, I want you to post 3 pictures, and all the pictures should be JPG format, JPG or JPEG format. So the first picture is the sample photo picture. You have to practice with the one of the sample picture and then post it here with the JPG format. And then I will see now it is retouched or not. Okay. Please regulate the apply the camera raw filter on your sample picture, and then just practice the spotting tool on it. It's it takes like a few minutes. And then the second photo should be your own picture. So just look at your library on your smartphone, and then pick any picture you like, and please post the original picture. And
You
then
mean like, sorry, Professor, you
it's
mean
all
like
right.
a picture of us, or the picture on the internet, or just like a picture we like or something?
I hope the picture you took.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Picture you took like with your phone.
Yeah,
Or like a camera. Okay.
that's right. Any picture will be fine. Anything. And then the last picture, I want you to retouch that picture, your picture. So just regulate the colors, or the contrast, that kind of things with the camera raw filter I just showed you. And then just to do a little bit of spotting with the spot healing tool. All right. Any question?